welcome back to Darnley Cyber Café. Grab a seat, grab a warm drink, and may I suggest a peppermint mocha today? Because we're diving into a topic that hits harder during the holidays than an over-caffeinated mall Santa. Today's episode is about why cybercrime spikes in December. And no, it's not because hackers suddenly get into the holiday spirit, it's because we do. And that makes us vulnerable. I would say they are more like the Cyber Grinch. Let's get into it. Now, December is peak chaos across the board. People are distracted, emotional, rushed, hopeful. The perfect psychological cocktail for cybercriminals. And here are some of the reasons why. Online shopping doubles, email volume skyrockets, vacation time incoming, shipping notification flood inboxes, travel plans scatter people across networks, hotels, airports, and businesses loosen controls for staff, time off, and coverage. Hackers love when humans are overwhelmed. It's like a buffet where every dish is labeled low-hanging fruit. Every year, cybersecurity groups report massive increases in phishing emails, fake shopping websites, package delivery scams, gift card scams, account takeovers, etc. But it's not just consumers. Businesses get hit too, even harder. Holiday staffing shortages mean fewer eyes on alerts, fewer security engineers, delayed responses, and weakened monitoring. And hackers know this. December is like their Super Bowl because of everything that's going on. And of course, we have to talk about human nature and why the psychology is behind all of this. Now, understand, people are optimistic during the holidays. They're more trusting, more distracted, more emotional, and more likely to brush off things. Cybercriminals understand psychology better than most therapists because they can manipulate better when they can find the weakest link. Now, these are the reasons why people let their guard down. Their brain is overloaded with tasks, schedules, and timelines. The scarcity effect, limited time deals trigger impulse to buy. The authority effect, emails that look like UPS, Amazon, or a boss to get quick clicks. We assume it won't happen to me, or I'm not important enough. And we always think cybersecurity is someone else's problem. Well, spoiler alert, it's nobody else's problem. It is yours, it is mine, it is everyone's. I've been saying this for 13 years, and I've seen it all. Yeah, so far. People who think they know better, or live in a world of complete ignorance and suspect that they are not the important person for cybercriminals to bother with. Really, it is only when the walls of reality come crumbling down until they realize that they were always the target all along. Let me get into some role-playing examples here. Let's say you ordered gifts online, which, we all do. You get a text saying, your package is delayed. Click to update your delivery information. Now your brain says, oh, of course, another delay. Fine, let's fix it. I have a few packages anyways, and I do not want further delays because it's crunch time. That one tap on that link, boom. Malware, phishing, credential theft, bank drain. Hackers rely on your exhaustion more than your ignorance. You have to deal with the Grinch that stole your Christmas, and in all honesty, it was all your fault. Now let me talk about some holiday threats that you probably don't think about. Number 1, smart TVs and streaming devices. Holiday movies, great. But compromised apps, outdated firmware, and sketchy add-ons can expose your network. Anyone in your home with a new streaming stick is now a potential entry point. In my previous podcast, When Your TV Turns Against You, I actually go into details here on how this happens without you doing anything. Number 2, public Wi-Fi during travel. Airports, hotel, holiday markets. Hackers love these nearly as much as gingerbread cookies. When you connect your device to these public Wi-Fi networks, you risk getting your technology, your data compromised or even breached. Number 3, charity fraud. Fake donation sites explode in December. Heartstrings are profitable. Many hackers copy known charity websites, even local charities, to scam as much money from you as they can. Perhaps a charity leaked your email address in years past, and you may not realize you're donating your money to a hacker instead of a child in need. Number 4, gift cards. Hackers drain cards before they're even wrapped. Many of them put either a piece of tape over the barcode, but honestly, never give out your credit card codes. This is a multi-million-dollar scam, especially during the holidays. Number 5, work from home holiday mode. I love it, but employees start logging in from cabins, airports, relative homes, unsecured routers. Understand that hackers just need one weak connection. Let me tell you a story about a CEO I dealt with when they got their computer and accounts compromised just by logging into their work while using their in-laws' infected network. It was their router more specifically. But understand that this not only costs his company money, a large amount of money, but the mess that had to be cleaned up during the holidays. It caused a lot of agony and stress for all parties involved. Now, here is my favorite analogy, and you've probably heard me say this before in previous podcasts. People always say to me, "I've got nothing to hide," or "I'm not important enough." Really? Then just think for a second, why do we have bathroom stalls? Why close the door? Why lock it? Not because what you're doing in there is illegal, but because it's private. Privacy is not about secrecy. Privacy is dignity. It's autonomy. Privacy is the protection that lets us simply exist without being surveilled. Because when you give it up, willingly or by neglect, you're not losing nothing, you are losing control. And cybercriminals love stolen control more than stolen money. Okay, well, great, Darnley. But what can you do during the holidays? Let's keep it Café simple, eh? Slow down before clicking. Or, as I always say, think before you click. Verify emails and tracking numbers. Make sure that they are coming from a legitimate source. Do not just assume because you see an email that says UPS or any other logistic company that it's actually coming from them. So think before you click. Verify the emails. Verify that these tracking numbers are actual tracking numbers. Avoid installing shady TV applications. Remember, again, reference to a previous podcast I mentioned earlier here, to always make sure that you are installing reputable apps on your smart devices. Use strong, unique passwords. I'm sure this is beating a dead horse here, but this is extremely important. And I can still tell you, even in 2025, the amount of people who use the same password for multiple accounts. This has to be hit home. And if not, there are tons of password managers out there that will make your life a little bit easier. Use MFA everywhere. Two-factor authentication, multi-factor authentication, whatever it is, turn it on. Most websites, most applications today support this. I always hear people kicking and screaming about this, but honestly, This will remove you from being the lowest hanging fruit out there. Update devices and your holiday gifts included. We are sometimes given smart devices as a present. Always make sure before you use it that it's up to the latest firmware update so that you're assured that your device would not be compromised now or in the near future. Don't use public Wi-Fi without a VPN. Again, another dead horse we keep beating here, but it's because a lot of people log into public networks and don't take the extra protection while browsing or doing various bank interactions on public Wi-Fi. Watch out for fake charities. Most of us here love to help out the community, love to help out those in need, but understand that there are a lot of fake websites out there that hackers will use to be able to siphon some money out of your wallet. Don't store credit cards on every website or on your browser. If prompted to add a credit card to your browser, your phone, whatever it is, say no. Enter the card over and over again. Do not let the convenience slip between your fingers and then you put your credit card number out there. I've seen this many times. Just don't do it. And lastly, actually talk to your family about this stuff. Let's consider cybersecurity as a family activity now, just like board games, but with less yelling and more education. Understand that the holidays should be warm, cozy, full of connection, not compromised accounts and frantic password resets. I've spent enough holidays cleaning up messes that should have not happened with careful consideration. Understand, cybersecurity is not complicated. It is just ignored. But with a little awareness, extra 2 seconds of thought, you can shut down 90% of the holiday threats that catch people off guard every single year. There is no extra technology or money involved here. Just use the big old quantum computer between your ears. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of Darnley Cyber Café. If you enjoyed this episode, share it, follow the cafe, and spread the holiday cyber awareness. So stay safe, stay cyber aware, and enjoy the season without giving hackers the gift they want the most, your data. And remember, even during this festive time of year, knowledge is power. From myself and everyone else at the cafe, keep your coffee warm and happy holidays. See you next time. Cheers.